Well, it was a little bit of a sloppy game, at least on our side. I mean, I felt like that, just from the get-go, you could tell Murphy didn't have his good stuff today. I mean, the velocity was down, and, he's usually a guy that kind of pinpoints that fastball a little bit and moves it in and out and keeps them off balance, breaking pitch, and they really didn't have any of it. They were laying off pitches, got his pitch count up, and had a lot of hard outs, and we could tell that we were probably going to be lucky to get 4 out of him, and he hung in there and gave us 4, and we didn't help him much in the field. We don't catch a relay throw, which is I'm still trying to figure that one out a little bit, and they give him a run, and then Jax, who for some reason rushed that play, throw the ball into the ground. We're just kind of thinking, wow, this is not our day a little bit, and we spot him a 4-run lead, but the dugout was positive, and my message to the players were, we've got 4 or 5 innings left. We don't have to score 4 runs in 1 inning. We just need to chip away a little bit, and we punched in a couple runs in the 6th. I'm thinking, okay, we're down 2, and next thing you know, we just keep fighting, and then we're down another. We all run, and then they wild pitch us in, and it's tied up, and it happened pretty quick, and I think it caught USC off guard, and it's kind of what they did to us. We did to them, and then as a coach, that it's going to be a shortened game, and I don't like coaching with a clock. I told Coach Anderson I'd be coaching basketball if I like coaching with a clock. I don't like it, and I know I want to make sure that we're getting our allotment of outs, and and then for them to punch that run in there in the top of the 7th, thinking this could be the last inning. All that started with 2 outs. It was a little disheartening, but the players, they stayed strong in the dugout. We tried to keep them motivated and just get back out to the field so we get another at bat there and get that through the 8th inning, get that 8th inning started before the 4 o'clock deadline, which we did by 4, 5, 6 minutes, and got them out, obviously, and you guys saw what happened from there.
How big was it to have Dom just sit there all game and then see him come through with the big hit after some of the struggles he's had the last few weeks?
Well, he's had a lot of struggles. It was huge. His teammates were really pulling for him to come through. And I told him, when we came off the field to start the bottom of the 8th, I said, if we get to the 5-hole, you're hitting. Be ready to roll. And he kept his head in the game the whole game, did a great job with it. And then when he was going up to the plate, I told him what was going to happen. They're going to walk the next 2 guys. And, he took really good batting practice inside today. He didn't overswing. He tried to stay through the middle, go the other way. And I just said, hey, just take that swing that that you took in BP today to the game, and you'll be fine. And his first swing, he overswung just a little bit. He took a little bit off that second swing. He just tried to just make contact and try to hit a home run, and he squared it up about as good as you can square it up through the middle. And I don't know what it went back through the middle, but it was a lot harder than it came in. And the team was highly excited for the win, but probably just as excited for Dominic to get that big hit.
Was Shaddy available when you pinch hit Morel? I know whether
yeah,
because he was.
Yeah. Shaddy's been struggling. He's been struggling against lefties. I think he's like 1 for 7, 1 for 8 against lefties, and Morel was 1 for 2. And it's like anything else. You just kind of. You just trying to kind of go with the percentages, or maybe your gut feeling a little bit. And Easton's a good hitter. He's got a very good eye. He doesn't go out of the zone too much, and. Glad we could get the win and didn't have to look back at that and say, what if you'd have done that? Maybe we'd have got a big hit and won a game, because I think it was a big experience for him. And that's what early season's about a little bit, is, trying to figure out who can handle what and get some things done.
How big just a bounce back mentally for this team was that today with the struggles you had through the first 5 or 6?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great win for our team, because we didn't play good this weekend. Blame it on me for scheduling 5 games in a row. And I told the coaches right before the season started, when we get to that last game against USC, I'm giving the guys 2 days off. And then told him that today before the game. Win or lose, we're taking 2 days off. And some of those guys have played every game this week. We traveled back from California. We played 4 games in 5 or 6 days, and a little bit of fatigue setting in. Even though you can say, it's early, shouldn't be tired, but this is the human body. I mean, it's the way it is. And but it was a huge win, and really more than anything, just winning the series. Find a way to win the series. Find a way to win on Sunday. When your pitchers don't throw their best, and you make 2 mistakes in the field that cost you 2 or 3 runs, and scramble back and get a win.
Those 2 at-bats by Biggers and Cole to start the 8th, just their approach there that led to everything.
Great approach. I think it's Lund. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's got a big arm. He came in and closed the game yesterday. He's got, 5 saves already or something. And, he comes at you with a fastball, and it's kind of a high-spin fastball. It's hard to hit. And, for Jax to have such a good at-bat and then slap that ball with 2 strikes the other way, he hit it hard. And I didn't know if it was going to be right at him. But it wasn't too far away from him, but he hit it so hard it just got by him. And then, gave Eric a swing. He took a shot at winning it with 1 swing, missed, tried to lay down a sac bunt after that, and then, he smoked that fastball away. And with the way the wind was pushing it, we didn't think he was going to catch it. I saw him leave his feet, and I'm thinking, obviously, please don't catch it. And once he did, we knew he was going to get a triple. And then it was either win or tie. And we could relax a little bit and put the pressure on, let them figure it out. But those 2 guys had tremendous at-bats, and, we scored 2 runs without, making an out.
That last bat included Cole, obviously had a huge day for you.
He had a great day. He had 4 hits on the day, and I don't know if the first 3 were all – I don't remember exactly how it all went down, but he got a hit or 2 from both sides of the plate, and he just battles. He's just a good player. He's got a gift. He's got great eye-hand coordination. It's hard to be a switch hitter, hit from both sides of the plate and get your work in. And he's done a great job. And he's been one of the older guys that has really helped us win some games early. And then we got to get Shaddy rolling. We got to get Fletcher going. I think Cook's coming out of it. We fought through it. Without all our guys, getting off to great starts.
Coach, what did I say about Cole that changed his approach 3 times at 1 at bat? He hits a swing, tries to put a bunt down, then
the first pitch, he came out of his shoes. And then the second pitch, obviously I asked him to sacrifice bunt, and he's a really good bunter, and he didn't get it down. And, obviously there, I wasn't going to make him bunt again. He's too good a hitter, and I'm glad I didn't. But it just shows that, he didn't get rattled, and he knew that he had 1 strike to go, just like Jax, and you look at USC's team, they got a lot of hits with 2 strikes. Those guys are not scared to hit with 2 strikes, and that's the way good offenses are. You got to fight them off till you get a pitch, and or take a pitch if you're not looking for a certain pitch. And if it's a strike, it's a strike. You get behind the count, you got to have confidence that you can hit with 2 strikes, and Eric definitely has that confidence.
You mentioned the 2 days off, but how big a week can this be for some of those guys struggling at the plate just to get back in and work on things with no midweek game?
I think it's a week we've been looking forward to. I think just to catch your breath a little bit, heal up. Got some guys that are a little banged up. Probably got some pitchers that their arms are a little tired, and get a good weight workout in the next day or 2, and really stay away from the baseball side of it, for a couple of days, and then have a good practice on Wednesday and refine some things on Thursday, and see if we can handle a good Kent State team that scores a lot of runs. So, and then we're off and running. We got 2 games midweek against Texas, open conference against Kentucky. I don't know how they did today, but they've been tearing it up down in the Minute Maid tournament. And then heading for 2 more. So once we get back to going, we have 13 games in, I don't know, 14, 15, 16 days. So another big stretch.
Cole fouled that ball off was it his shin or his ankle last week? It looked pretty painful.
He fouled it off almost the top of his foot. I mean, straight down, and almost to the point where it affected his toes a little bit, bending of his toes. I mean, it smashed it pretty good there. So He's a tough kid. Tried to give him a little bit of time off on Wednesday and Thursday, and I think he's pretty much 100% this weekend, though.
Anyone else? Okay, thanks, Coach.
Okay.